Excuse me. I'd like to talk. Now, of course, nobody knew who this kid was. And what they did know of him, again, they thought he's stupid. So there probably were some guys in the back going, watch this. Oh, this is going to be good. So they let him carry on. That speech, that interruption, was the spark that began what you know today as the American Revolution. Here's how it went down. On the 29th of May, 1765, after the formal debates I just described had ended, Henry arose, walked to the center of the House, and asked to be heard. After the shock and anger and disgust of the elderly white powdered wig gentleman, silence settled over the room, and Henry produced an old law book and began to read 7 resolves in response to the King's Acts. Now, you have to consider now, things I just told you. He was the youngest guy in attendance, was known to be illiterate, had no history of ever addressing the assembly, and if that weren't enough, most of the men in attendance didn't even know his name. There he is, reading resolves. If Henry was not driven by formalities and obedience to old customs, not when his country's liberties were being trampled upon from a ruler no one in the room had ever seen, much less met. Of all that we had Sir Patrick Henrys in our Imperial Congress today. Thomas Jefferson wrote of that day that the debates that ensued were the most bloody he had witnessed. They were opposed by Randolph, Bland, Pendleton, Nicholas, Witt, and all the old members whose influence in the House had till then been unbroken. In other words, Patrick Henry broke the old guard up and said, this party's over, revolution, it's on. Henry would recall the acrimonious proceedings himself, saying that many threats were uttered and much abuse cast upon me. For nearly 2 days, so think about this, Henry held the floor and debated Burgess after Burgess. Anyone that would dare walk up to the stage, he'd just keep debating them, and just like he'd done the old man at the law college until they shut up. And he would beat them. It wasn't that they would shut up, it would be that he'd win the floor, and they'd get a beer here, and they'd move on. So, after they made fun of him, mocked him, impugned his age and experience, and of course his alleged illiteracy, all this stuff happens. 2 days worth of debate. Jefferson said of the debates that the torrents of sublime eloquence from Mr. Henry, backed by the solid reasoning of Mr. Johnson, ultimately prevailed. The debate carried on for 2 days into the 30th of May, 1765, and though nearly every argument conceivable had been thrown at young Patrick, he held the floor, moved the question nearly in his favor, and it inspired many that he was indeed correct in his patriotic insistence. And then, the world would learn and follow the exploits of the young man from Louisa County named Patrick Henry.